And a pleasant good afternoon to you and yours back in Portage, Indiana. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski, joined alongside my buddy Caleb Brown. And today we bring you game number 1 of the Portage Indians Junior Pee Wee as head coach Derek Arnett and his gang look to repeat as national champions. In the distance, and a beautiful distance it is Camping World Stadium, where the Portage Indians will look to be in a week playing for their second consecutive national championship. We'd like to welcome those watching also from Fontana, California, which is about an hour out of Los Angeles. Me? Oh. All right, we're being summoned across the field.
To get you up there in the booth.
Yeah.
Right, so just discreetly.
Yeah.
See that red sign is the tape?
Yep.
Right. That's the door.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you. Well, you don't get that many looks. All right. Thanks, man. All right, just stay with us. How you guys doing, man? I say, how are you? Good, making everybody. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? All right, there we go. How about that? That's an unbelievable view. All right. Your captains are 3, 84 and 35. That is Hunter Boyd, Van Cleef, Mega, and Conrad. You're going to broadcast with me. Ashley, you did a great job of it, following all the posts. It's not easy to do what you did to get here. And Portage taking on Fontana. Look at this view. Goodness gracious. One thing about the Portage Indians, they don't play around. You good? All right, yeah. No. I'm going to kill the microphone here because the music's playing in the background. I don't want Facebook to kill the stream. All right, Portage has won the toss, but they have deferred. So Fontana will receive the start. We get set to go here. Beautiful view. Look, I'm from Florida and it's hot. So Fontana's south of LA. It doesn't get this hot in California this time of the year, but Portage, obviously, in Indiana, it's winter time, so it'll be interesting to see how the young men adapt to the weather conditions. Coach Arnett got his defense ready to go. I asked him what we could expect to see on the first play. He said hopefully a strip sack, fumble, scoop, and score. Set for action here. Fontana will take the field. Portage will kick off. 10's on the clock. We already saw a team earlier today from California play. Local team we're covering here, Satellite Beach Seahawks.
Is that Faisley or Fadley?
That's the wrong team.
Okay. So this is the Pop Warner Falcons?
No, this isn't our team. We're junior Pee Wee.
Take that one. That's Portage.
This is Portage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's Arnett as the coach.
All right. So we are set to go here, hopefully. A week ago, if you're looking at this field right here, there was a 3-day rock concert that surrounded this entire stadium. This was nothing but a bunch of people having a great time at a rock concert. It's unbelievable what they've come and done in a week here. You can see they painted the sand green. That's a common theme here in Florida. And right there in the backdrop is the city beautiful. That's Orlando, downtown Orlando. So it's a great view.
Welcome to the Junior Pee Wee matchup. Hometown of Pop Warner Falcons versus the Portage Indians.
Coin toss has been done. Portage won it. They're going to kick off. They won the toss, but they're going to kick off. You'll definitely see a difference between the flow of the game here and then once you guys get over in the stadium in a couple days. It is go, 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 go. They don't stop for anything over there. I am told, I believe you guys should be playing in that stadium next time. Can't wait to see what that Portage defense does on that turf. Because we know the offense is going to score. Good to be back with everybody again this year. Not sure what we're waiting on, but while we're waiting, once again, I need to kill. I can't like hook up the headsets in the microphone because Flow TV is obviously broadcasting this, so you don't want to be overly obvious about a stream. So it's just me with the tripod and the camera. It's Ashley standing to my left. If I go hooking up all the expensive headsets, that might draw a little attention to myself. So I'm going to turn off the sound until the game starts. That way the music and Facebook doesn't cut the stream for copyright issues. So the holdup is they're waiting on the roster. They have the 10U Portage roster. I know how that can be. Fighting for Pop Warner rosters. All right, here we go. Ready to roll. As Portage and Fontana take the field here. Fontana in the white, moving from left to right on your handheld device. Portage in the red jerseys with the black pants. And Fontana comes out of the huddle, and we are set for action here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Number 3 power this way.
Turns, pitches. Portage had it read beautifully. Outstanding job there. In there on the stop that time. Number 84 for Portage. That is...
Hey, let's go, Joseph.
How do you pronounce his name? Lydon Vega? Leiden Vega got in there on the stop. So Leiden, 2nd and 8 for the Falcons of Fontana. Portage shows blitz. They bring blitz. And again, Portage aggressive on the attack. Gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Great stop that time in there by number 6. Leroy Vega. Or, I'm sorry, Joshua. I'm looking at their... I'll get this, I promise. The guy that just made the tackle.
Josh going.
Josh Goin, yep, Josh Goin, 26. I see, he's got away, okay, I see it. All right, so it's 3rd and 6 now for Portage, who has started strong here defensively. Play action throws, nearly picked off there. Great coverage there by Austin Jones. Jones nearly had a pick 6. His eyes got as big as silver dollars when he saw the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down and 6 for Fontana.
Stop yelling.
That was
You know, we saw a team from California earlier today, and every 4th down situation, it didn't matter whether they were on their own 15 or the other 15, they went for it. And it didn't matter what the down and distance was, but not this one. They will wisely punt the football away. We're going to get a delay of game here. Or too many men. I mean, they got about 15 guys on the field. Yeah, they got 12 guys on the field. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Move the ball back 5 yards. Still remains 4th down.
So it'll be 4th down and 11 now for Fontana. 3 guys back deep for Portage. Snap. Nice. That's a good punt. It's going to be fielded at the 45. And Fontana covers that kick really well. Austin Jones, the returner, and this is where we'll see Hunter Boyd and this Portage Indian offense. Ken Boyd, the offensive coordinator. It'll be Boyd and Javier McCoy there in the backfield. Jackson Arnett in the slot. 2 wide receivers, split wide right. Hunter under center. Little bubble screen there to Arnett. Arnett gets outside, and Arnett will pick up 5 for It'll be 2nd and 6, a well-executed play on 1st down. And that bubble screen, that out pass, whatever you want to call it, is the modern version of the quick pitch.
Pass completed to number 7.
7:50 to go here in the first quarter, just underway in the city beautiful Orlando, Florida for the 2024 Pop Warner Championship. 2021 64th Pop Warner Championship. I got us 3 years in the future. 7:25 to go. And Coach Boyd wants a timeout.
Timeout called.
And with a timeout on the field, take an opportunity here to welcome everyone back from Portage watching. Again, you're not going to give you the overly excited broadcast today because we're up in the booth with Flow TV, so we don't want to pull too much attention to ourselves. But we definitely appreciate Miss Ashley, Mr. Arnett, and I mean, these guys know what we're doing, but you know, we just don't want to make it obvious. All right, Coach Boyd has it sorted out with his quarterback, who just happens to be his son. And now from the RPO here, and that turns, nice little counter move here, and tries to get outside. He does, he stiff arms him out of bounds. There's an American flag down on the field. Javier McCoy with a nice run, and that is more than enough for a Portage first down. This is Portage football right here. This is what Portage does. They run you, play action, and drop one deep on you. 1st and 10, now the ball at the Fontana 42. Well executed, well coached football team. Boyd will go under center this time. Stacked, quick pitch. And that's a good read by Fontana on that one. And stop for a loss is Austin Jones. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12 now. Noah Van Cleef comes in with the play. Van Cleef with some big catches last year in these championships. 2nd and 12 now for Portage. Straight I power formation. Arnett the fullback. Turns. Boyd rolls, looks, fires down the field. Caught! That's Van Cleef at the 10, all the way down to the 3. We just said Noah Van Cleef had a big championships last year, and that was a beautiful play action there. And it's 1st and goal to go for Portage at the 8. What a play. Boyd to Van Cleef. Turns, fires, nobody home there.
Pass thrown incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'd like to welcome in everyone watching from Portage. You're good. You're doing the game film. You're doing the most important. And those watching from Fontana, we might have a real nice couple out in the parking lot and shared the information with them. We are with Portage, so don't mean to sound like a homer, but that's our team. Boyd it's the I formation. Arnett up back, turns, gives straight up the middle, touchdown. Portage into the end zone is Austin Jones, and Portage leads it 6-0 pending the extra point. Straight up the gut, nothing fancy. Blocks and in for the touchdown is Portage. That's just basic football.
Let's go, Brody. Let's go, baby.
And they're going to kick the extra point. Snap, the hold, kick is up, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. That's Brody Smith that just jammed that through. And let's get a look at the clock.
Hey, defense.
With 5:32 to play in the opening quarter, the Portage Indians take an 8-0 lead.
We got it. Defense, let's go! Hey, coach! You got a play sheet that came out of a wristband, Ken.
This is game number 1 of the Junior Pee Wee Pop Warner Super Bowl.
Fontana will receive the ball.
Fontana now will take over 1st and 10 at the 35. Portage on top, 8-0. 5:32 to play here in the opening quarter. Quarterback under center. That's a nice little counter move. It took a while to develop, but still makes it, well, ball's out, but the referees will say that they're down. The referees on the sidelines won't agree, but no gain. Looked like he had an opening there, but he eventually got a turn and run north on that. It was there. Montana, nice job executing that handoff. But it's a loss, not a loss, but no gain. 2nd and 10. Turns, gives, cuts back, nice. Oh my goodness gracious! What a tackle! Who was that? Number 84 again. Lyden Vega got in there, and he just absolutely blew up the play. 3rd and 10. Now, what I did learn in the first game we covered here today is 28 points by either team in any direction is a running clock at any point in the game. I always thought it was a half thing in Pop Warner, but apparently in the championships it's at any time. 3rd and 10 for Fontana. It's a big 3rd down here. That's a false start. Can't pick your hands up like that. Oh, they're going to call offsides, and they're picking their hands up. Once you set, you got to set. Not sure. I've never seen that before. That reminds me of the 1970 Dallas Cowboys that used to have that goofy thing where they would all come up and go back down. And when defenses first saw it for the first time, they used to jump off sides religiously. 3rd and 5 now. Quarterback throws, big flag down. That ball, great coverage by Austin Jones. The flag, they might decline it. It's an illegal motion, likely going to decline. They said it'll bring up 4th down. And Coach Derek Garnett declines it. You know, it's funny, talking to Derek Garnett last year, the day after when he flew that trophy home and that seat next to him, and in the car and on the pillow and dinner, he told me they would be back here this year. He made no bones about it. The entire year was planned to get here. Here comes the punt. Nearly got a block. Ball go out of bounds at the 46. Fontana. Portage. So here comes that Portage offense again, and they did everything they wanted on that first drive. But the entire season was built on getting back to Orlando. And that's exactly where the Portage Indians find themselves as the defending champions from their age bracket last year. And I imagine as long as these young men stay together, play together, we'll see them move up the ranks here. 1st and 10 at the 48. Hunter Boyd. Under center, whistles, flags.
We have 11 on the field.
That's not going to make the coaching staff happy. They thought they had 12 guys on the field, but it turns out they're playing with 11. So they'll just run the same play here. 1st and 10 at the 48. Boyd drops back on 1st down. The southpaw throws down the field. He's got a receiver, and that was good coverage there by number 27 for Fontana. That pulled his hand around, and Coach Boyd's telling his intended wide receiver on that one, Tyler Vo, got to go get it. Got to fight for that. Austin Jones comes in with the play. I forgot Hunter was a southpaw. Arnett and Jones behind Boyd. Van Cleef split wide right. Turns, give is to Jones. Straight up the gut, and they'll pick up 4. And that's big boy football right there. Goodness gracious.
Jason Darrow on the carry. 5-yard gain.
5 yards.
He's up to a 35.
258. And rotating in and out on what the plays. This is going to be Javier McCoy here. Boyd turns, and it is McCoy, and McCoy effortlessly picks up 12, 13, and another Portage Indian 1st down, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball at the Fontana 37. 8-0, Indians on top. Austin Jones on a touchdown run. .212. 1st and 10. Boyd from the gun now. Looks for throw, drop, fires, caught. Van Cleef. Mr. Reliable. Van Cleef reminds me of a small version of Rob Gronkowski. He's always getting open. He's always going to catch the football. He's just got to find him. These 3 wide receivers to the left. Vo Tyler, Ryan Van Cleef, and Jack Arnett. Boyd rolls this way, throws, caught by Arnett. Jackson Arnett down the sidelines, and Jackson Arnett delivers a blow, but inside the Arnett Construction red zone goes Jackson Arnett. Same formation, right side of the field, Fontana. Same play, other side, Arnett again, and Arnett gets outside. Jackson Arnett in for a Portage Indian touchdown. And with 1:10 to go in the opening quarter, it's 14-0 Portage. They ran the same play, one on the left, one on the right. shoot up to 32 yards. Jackson Arnett and Hunter Boyd. And on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's a Butte Clark. And with 1:10 to play in the first quarter, Portage wastes no time on this business trip. They're up 16-0.
Fontana,
Count eight on the sideline. Count eight. Give those guys a punt. Hey, nobody's even close to touching you.
Line, turn it up.
Hey, you better hug your
Defense, come on, let's go. Discipline. Davion, find me that ball.
Hey, that was the right read. That was the right read on mesh. Good ball.
Let's go, Yaya.
No, you gotta take the mesh.
Tight ends up. Speed, power, hands.
All right, here comes that Portage defense and that Fontana offense. 1st and 10. Power formation straight up the middle. He trips, falls.
Jack, go! Jack! Every time, let's go!
That defense, I'll tell you, it was stout last year. A bunch of Florida teams thought they were going to run all over them last year. It was really hysterical to watch being from Florida and watching those Florida teams just get pummeled into the ground. Oh, like that. Just like that. That is Jackson Arnett. And that's just what they do. Bo Tyler and Jackson Arnett in there. Goodness gracious. Look, if I were 15 years old and Jackson Arnett hit me that way, I wouldn't want the ball again. That time. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. And that stop was by Vega. And so that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It's been all Portage. We'll be back with the second quarter here in just a minute. Hello, Space Coast. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support of BSN and allowing us to cover your student athletes and come into your home each and every night. Give us a follow on Facebook at Brevard Sports Network, and here's to many more years of top-notch sports coverage right here in Brevard County. Thanks again.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
All right, going to show you a special young man coming up here in a second. Doing a great job here today, but it's fourth down. Oh my. It is just brutal. 4th and 5, and they are short by a yard. And taking over on downs will be Portage. I want to show you Lucas here. Oh, Luke, I'll show you. Lucas is down here. Lucas is the water boy today, and he's doing an outstanding job. Coach Arnett got him a coach's shirt, and he's really doing a great job. He's an inspiration to everybody. Good job, Lucas.
Hey, defense down there. Defense down there. Come on.
All right. We'll show you Lucas when he runs out there on the field and brings that water out, because he's doing a good job. And you know Coach Arnett.
Defense down here.
Saw a post he put up earlier this week. Boyd rolls, steps up in the pocket, throws. off the intended receiver's hands, where he wanted to make sure that the kids weren't drinking any pop, because you can dehydrate quick down here. Second and 10. A lot more throwing than last year, but I always coaching. Love it. Second and 10. Ball at the Fontana 44. Turns, gives. Austin Jones. Forward progress to the 35. So it'll be third and about one.
Brings up third down.
Call it 2.
Run them all over. No stutter stepping. You should have 15 yards on that. Run them all over.
Split backs in the backfield. Arnett and Austin Jones, boy, the keeper. And he just saw it, liked it, kept it, picked it up. First and 10 for Portage. 8:57
First down.
play in the first half. And it's 16-0. Boyd drops in trouble. He's going to keep it himself. Boyd rolls out down the sidelines, pushed out of bounds at about the 25.
Time of the game. About 6 to 7 yards.
Picks up about 6, maybe 7. We'll call it 7. Second down and 3.
That brings us to a second and 3.
Oh, yeah. You got to catch it now, because then the 3s don't last long. Second and 3. 3 wide receivers to the left. Boyd, little screen pass out to Arnett again. Arnett turns the corner. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Jackson Arnett. That pass has been there all day. And Arnett going to be first and goal for Portage.
First down.
At the
First
5.
and goal, Portage. From the 6-yard line.
Boyd turns, gives, straight up the gut, and is he in? Touchdown, Portage.
Here by number 2, Austin Jones.
Austin Jones with his second of the day, and pending the extra point, it's 22-0. Portage. Great play, great drive. Portage is 6 points away from a running clock.
Hey, we jumped up with, hey, line, Nelson, we jumped up one time. That's it for the week, okay? We're the most disciplined team here. That's it for the week. Watch the ball. We don't need a big jump on these guys, okay?
And the extra points have been 2 for 2 today. Make it. Oh, he hit the upright. And it's no, or the crossbar. No, that's the upright, Alan. And it's 22-0.
That's what happens when you talk about making them, see?
Yeah, I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I did. I jinxed him. I did. I know it. I felt it. As soon as I said it, I was like, man.
This player has made 87 free throws in a row. Misses Number 88.
I did it. He'll just
Kicker is named
Oh,
27 extra points in a row. Missed 28.
it happened to Justin Tucker 2 years ago.
Justin Tucker.
Yeah,
Game field goal. Thanks, Jim.
yeah, right. Right. 22 nothing. Yeah. Coach Arnett, blame that one on me. 7:26 to play in the first half. Fontana's got to get points on this drive. Turns, throws, nice bubble screen of their own. That's down the sideline, a little speed there, and that's Fontana's biggest play of the day. It's 17 yards and certainly more than enough for a first down. That's the first time they've crossed midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10 now, and again, weird to say this, but the ball's at the Portage 48. That's a good play. California against Indiana here. Coming to the other side with it, and no go that time. And there's an injured player down. We don't show injured players. It's an injury timeout. All right, we'll be back here in just a second. All right, the good news is the young man is up and limping. You know, it's a lot of times with holding his shin, a lot of times it's a good kick in that shin will drop you like that too. Because he seems to be walking off. And we're going to go back to action here. Now, for those of you watching, don't fret. After this game will disappear after this is over for competitive purposes, but they will all go back up once the tournament is over.
Watch the ball!
6:22 to play. Quarterback. Actually, that was a direct snap to the running back, and he picks up his biggest gain of the day, 8. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 maybe. Looks like they gave him 7, so 3rd and 3. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing.
Julian, tell him to watch the ball. Tell him to watch the ball.
All right, this is where you're going to see, watch the offensive line of Fontana here. What they do with their hands to try to draw the defense off. Keep your eye on that. Quarterback running back, direct snap to the running back, and he goes nowhere. 4th down and 4. And you have to think that Fontana will be going for this. They haven't stopped Portage's offense all day. Portage gets in the end zone again, then the clock doesn't stop other than for timeouts or injuries. It'll be a running clock, so. Huh? Don't stop for timeouts either. Oh, this actually tells me it doesn't stop for timeouts either. How about that? So this is a big 4th down for Fontana right here. Quarterback keeps, and he'll be stopped short. And I tell you, the level of hitting going on in the junior peewee is unbelievable. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And I mean, Portage's defense is brutal. Brutal.
Back down here. Stay down, okay? Back down here with us.
I don't even know who made that tackle, but I'm going to tell you, you could hear it. Hunter Boyd may even take a shot here. I formation. Boyd looks, stops, fires, caught, and down the sidelines and in for a Portage touchdown. 60 yards. Tyler Vo, is that Vo? Tyler Vo. And it's 28-0 running clock. 60 yards from Boyd to Vo. And with 4:25, it's 28-0. So those of you up in Portage that were hoping to, what time's the Big Ten championship game? 8 o'clock tonight? Get to see all those championship games. That whole kick, and this one is good. And with 4:14 to go, Portage, all Portage, 30-0.
Portage 30.
All right, so the clock is running. That was just pretty. Coach Arnett told me that Tyler Vo could have a big game today, and there was a 60-yard touchdown pass that backs that up. Two trips to Florida for Derek Arnett and his Portage Indians, and they will be 4-0 in the last 2 years here. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Blindside sack. Who was that? Was that Van Cleef? Nope. That was Darnell Hunter, number 15. I think that was Darnell. Was that 15? 35. I want to make Brody Conrad. Definitely want to make sure. Young man, 35. Yep. Brody Conrad. Definitely want to make sure Brody gets credit for that one. Pummeled him. And that was a loss of 7.
Small gain on the carry. Brings us to 3rd down.
And wanted to shout at the top of my lungs on that, touchdown, Portage. Oh, that's picked off. And forget about it. You can't return turnovers for touchdowns. So Portage will take, and once it's a running clock, that's the rule. Once you can't advance a turnover, but that was a pick six for sure.
1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first half. Portage has the ball at the 28-yard line.
That read, that pick by Tyler Vo. Vo with the touchdown, Vo with the pick. And Vo, if it wasn't a running clock, Vo had him another 6. You cannot advance turnovers once the clock runs.
Tavion, you're going to linebacker for Jackson.
50 seconds to go. Again, coming up at halftime. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go get everybody a drink. You want something to drink? What do you like? You want a Sprite, a Coke? What? They don't have any water at that drop. Want a tea? Sprite? Okay. Yep. Turns, gives, straight up the gut. And that should be the final play of the first half. I don't imagine Portage is gonna hurry the line up again to run a play. If it's one thing Derek Arnett does is he wins with class. And that'll take us to the end of the first half with your score. The Portage Indians 30, the Fontana Falcons nothing. Back with the second half. All right, we're getting set for 20 straight minutes of football. That's what it'll be. No clock stop. Are they allowed to swim today?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can swim today. They can get in the pool a little earlier today. Been a plethora of Indians into the end zone here today. The last was a 60-yard touchdown. Was Tyler Vo. Jackson Arnett's been in. Austin Jones.
Portage to start the second half with the ball.
So Portage will start the second half with the football at the 35. Hunter Boyd, 3 backs in the backfield. Jackson Arnett to the left. Deep back is Javier McCoy. Also out there is number 2, Austin Jones.
Can't run 6. Get back there.
As the yard marker guys are running across the field with their Chick-fil-A. I don't blame them. I would have held it up for that too.
You can't get it tomorrow.
No, you sure can't. That's right. It's Sunday. First and 10 from the 40, 35. Fontana, let's see if they made any adjustments. Now, even if Fontana comes all the way back in this game, the clock still doesn't stop. Flag down right out of the gate, but doesn't matter because the clock's not going to stop. They're going to decline it. Referee says, we'll take care of it. He'll decline it. Nope, they'll take it. It'll be 1st and 5 now.
Let's see it, Javi.
1st and 5. 2nd and 5. Penalty decline.
2nd and 5. They did decline it. Austin Jones. Let's see what happens here. Deep back.
Run hard.
Give is to the deep back. And there's another flag. Not exactly sure.
Another penalty on the play.
I think we saw 2.
Illegal formation.
I'll back them up 5 yards. Lost it down.
Brings up 3rd.
3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Noah Van Cleef checks in. .8:20 to play in the 3rd. Boyd turns hands straight up the gut. All kinds of running room there. Jackson Arnett with a 1st down all the way out to the Portage 46.
Jackson Arnett on the carry. Which results in the Portage 1st down.
So the Indians said, all right, well, we just got to run it 5 yards more. 7:51, the clock will not stop.
Step and punch, guys. Let's go, line.
Fontana Falcons and the Portage Indians. Indiana against California.
Straight ahead. Let's go, all line. Get ready.
Boyd turns hands. Good run there for 7 yards.
Boyd on the carry. 7-yard gain up the middle.
McCoy. That was McCoy on the carry. Javier McCoy. 6 officially, 2nd and 4. Jones, McCoy, and Arnett in the backfield. Boyd under center. Boyd turns, gives. Austin Jones still on his feet. Cuts it back, and he'll be brought down at the 35. And that'll be another Portage Indian first down. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Hey, Jack, it better happen now. It better happen. Let's go, Javi and Austin.
I think Arnett's the deep back now, and this time he gets it. And it's just a who's who of carrying for 8-9 yards a clip. That time it'll be 6 more, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Van Cleef in with the play. Boyd again. Boyd turns, gives. It's Javier. And he is close to, if not, a first down. Javier McCoy.
McCoy on the carry.
And they'll move
Results in a Portage first down.
another Portage first down. The third one of the drive. 5 minutes to go in the third. Methodical
Work them over, line. Let's
in their
go.
approach.
Lean on them. Let's go.
Precise in their finish.
They didn't have started one.
You want a tee?
We're all
Take the
getting
tee.
second gear. Let's
Have
go.
strike.
Yep. No, I'm good. No, I done seriously. Take it. Honestly, yep. All right. That I will take. Thank you very much. Yeah. You want to switch? I was gonna say. There you go. Yep. Oh, that's good.
Jackson Arnett on the carry. Gain of
Jackson
4 yards.
Arnett. Thank you very much, sir. Second and 6 now. It's the shortest gain of the drive. 4 yards. I think you got to credit that offensive line too. I don't think I know. Fontana's a quick football team, but if you look at that, the size advantage, it's a big difference. This is Jackson Arnett, still on his feet, inside the red zone, down to about the 12. And that should become a song. Another Portage first down.
Does it again.
With how well they're coached and the execution that they have, it's just tough not to see them come down here and not repeat. I mean, I'm just giving my honest opinion. Believe me, I'm talking about a guy that's seen a lot of youth football, no doubt. Turns, gives. Austin Jones. He'll be stopped.
Austin Jones on the carry for no gain. Brings up
Jones. So Portage took over on their own 35 to start the third. Obviously it's a running clock, but the drive right now is running 7.5 minutes long, which is exactly what Coach Arnett, Coach Boyd and company wanted to have done. Just to chew that clock up, get out of here with your running clock victory and find out who you play next. I formation. Boyd turns, gives Arnett straight up the gut.
Jackson Arnett up the middle for another 3-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for Portage. Last time they saw a 3rd and 5, Boyd threw a touchdown pass, so let's see what happens here. Hunter Boyd has been awesome today as well. Technically sound young man. This time it's Austin Jones, scoots left and in for another Portage touchdown. His 3rd of the day is Austin Jones. And with 1:30 to play, it's 36-0. Thank you, buddy. So Austin Jones, the touchdown maker, gets in. The clock continues to run, and I'll tell you, kickers never get enough love, but I'm going to show some love here because these extra points at this age group is not easy to hit. Snap, the hold, the kick, and I didn't jinx him that time. And it's good with under a minute to play. Portage jumps out to a 38-0 lead.
Portage now 38. The Falcons still looking to score.
Now, for those of you back in Portage watching, coming up after the game today, I will record some interviews with who the coaches deem as the players of the game, and I will edit those and I will play those later tonight on Portage Sports Network. Coach Arnett will know when they go live, and you'll all be able to watch. Got a media day coming up here, and that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll put 10 on the clock, and Portage is 10 straight minutes away from advancing into the winners, staying in the winners bracket in the 2nd.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter.
I don't care.
The Portage
I
38.
just noticed we never got one.
The Falcons still looking to score.
Hey, listen. 1 second, I got him. Let's go, D.
That Portage defense has been equally as ferocious as that offense today.
Yeah, we were done the second one. Okay. They have one play, they're in right now. And hey, coach, and then this will be our last play. And I'll be yeah, you're still right.
Fontana Falcons have the ball. Start the 4th quarter from the 35. 1st and 10, Falcons.
I believe all the players that is, Pop Warner has a rule that everybody's got to play. And I believe everybody for Fontana has played, and I think there's one player left for Portage. Who said that on the back of your shirt?
The coaches that we beat regionals.
Got you. Love putting that on a shirt. I love that. I won't call him out here, but I like it. You didn't just beat him in regionals either. Yeah, that's... This is the sideline to have, the one that we're on. I mean, there it continues. I mean, I don't have the headset hooked up. You can hear the hits.
1 yard gain.
It's a 1 yard gain. sitting there on that hit was Tavion Oliver. I mean, he just lowered the boom. All right, looks like they're going to try to spread them out a little bit here. Nope. Oh, my.
Good job! Don't let him go! Who is that?
Say it was down.
Number 3, Julian Walker on the carry.
It's Walker on the carry. I feel bad for him. Almost like you're like, oh, he's going to get hit. And they're holding on to that jersey.
Josh,
8 minutes.
get your hands ready. Get them ready now. There you go.
38-0. Portage on top.
Hands ready, Josh.
Let's get outside. Nope, that's not going to happen. Nice play there. Stop that time by Javier McCoy. That'll bring up 4th down
Come on, boys. Gotta hold him.
with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Come on, team. Gotta hold him.
Portage looking for the shutout.
Julian, grab.
Got a feeling if they stop them here, it'll be the last time Fontana gets the ball.
Myra, watch the ball in front of you. Offense, get ready to go. Offense, get ready to go.
That'd be a false start. What? Oh, offsides.
Results in a Falcons
You
4th
leg
down.
up on the ball.
It's coming right at Tavia.
Look at the ball, Graham.
He lined up offsides is what it was. Right here in your living room.
Coming right at you, Tavia. Shove it back in the hole.
Turns, gives.
Good job.
And they stuff him that time. Walker on the carry. And the last off the pile for Portage
Brings up 2nd down.
Tavia.
was Tavion
Push him right back. Great job.
Oliver again.
Vega. That's the way to play, kid.
2nd and 9.5. 6:20 to play. Ball at the 48 of Fontana.
Come on, defense.
Quick pitch.
Good job, Bo. Good job, Bo. Good job, Vega. Good job, Vega. Way to hold on.
And Vega in
Walker
there.
on the carry.
Vega and Bo.
Walker,
Vega on the stop.
Jones.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Young man Walker's a good ball carrier. He's just got no place to run. Third and 9. 5:32 to play in the game. I'd like to thank Pop Warner. I'd like to thank Miss Ashley, Coach Derek Arnett, and the Portage Indians.
Bro.
64th Pop Warner Super Bowl.
Coming up. Power that way. Power that way.
We are following the Portage Indians and Satellite Beach Seahawks.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that'll bring up 4th and forever.
Kansas Solacho on the carry.
So it's 4th down and a trip back to Portage
Loses 5 yards.
for a first.
Portage forces it 4th down. 4th and 50.
4:50 to play. Officially 15 yards.
Play. Stay in base. Stay in base.
We had a neat thing occur here in Brevard County over in where I live in Florida last night. We had not one but 2 high school football teams qualify for the state championship game. There's only 16 teams that go, and we have 2 of them going.
Bobby, Tavia, watch the base. Going to number 3.
So it was a pretty long and exciting night. Ball. And nowhere to go there. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And Portage will impressively
Turnover on downs.
pitch the shutout. And I just got to think at this point they're just going to run the clock out.
Hey, you guys, everybody that came off the field, we're going to go victory formation. We're wrapping this bad boy up, okay? We're going to get ourselves out of this game and get ready for the next one. Great game. Great game. Hey, we said we needed to make a statement today. We did that. Nice job.
And here comes the Portage Indians. Congratulations to head coach Derek Arnett and his crew. They'll go 1-0 here, 4-0. They're undefeated in Orlando over the last 2 years.
Joseph, you okay?
Just an impressive program.
I need to see. You all right? Let me see your eyes. I know, but I need to see your eyes. Get out of the way. No. Yeah.
You all done?
Just got released.
Yeah, I'll see you down there. So take a look down here.
I just thought that after the contract. Yeah, because I told everybody.
And they're just going to do victory formation. And the Portage Indians with 2:31 to go. Great job. But as you'll hear Coach Derek Arnett tell us, they are nowhere near done. They didn't come down here to win one. 154, and there's a knee.
Helmets on! Helmets on! Helmets on, boys. Helmets on. Throw your cups up. Helmets on.
90 seconds to go. 2 more knees, and it'll be over. Go down and do some post-game interviews with the Portage Indians. We'll be back Tuesday.
Kids, real quick.
But if you are a youth football fan, Florida Citrus Sports has done an amazing job over here. They always do. We always come for the bowls. We'll be here for the Cheez-Its Bowl and the Citrus Bowl itself. And first class. Bring up 4th down, under a minute to go. And Boyd will line up with about 30 seconds and then take a knee.
Nothing but good game. Good luck in your next game. That's it.
I can hear you on the side of the ball.
And that'll do it. 30 seconds. Good job by the referees here today. And this will be the final play of the game. And there it is. And the Portage Indians with a 38-0 win.
Line it up, shake hands. Great game, gentlemen. Portage finishes the final score of 38. Falcons 0.
Hey, nothing but good game and good luck.
All right, that'll do it for us. Once again, thanks to Pop Warner. Thank you to Florida Citrus Sports. Thank you to the Portage Indians. Once again, your final score here in the city. Beautiful. Portage 38, Fontana nothing. Have a great day, everybody.